Hello, all my dear friends. Today I am here to talk about how to live happily, how to lead happy life. To say the truth, everybody is looking happier on their faces and on their outer side. But in truth, deep within, everybody is sad. Everybody is unhappy. So that is the reason today I am here to talk about how not to be unhappy and how to be happy. Because the purpose we came here is just to play and dance and sing and paint and everything that is given to us by the nature. So we have to be always happy. Though those are the miserable situations, though they are the painful events, so all that is dependent in our hands. So that is the reason today I am here to talk about how to be happy. Now I am going to share with you 7 tips which will you perfectly help and surely help in you coming out of your misery, in your coming out of your sorrow and sadness. Okay, the first tip is stop negative self-talk. For a day, nearly we get 50,000 thoughts. In that 50,000 thoughts, everybody is entertaining, almost everybody is entertaining a negative self-thoughts. So that is the reason almost everybody is unhappy. Only the 5% people might be happy in truth, and 95% people are unhappy just because they are entertaining negative self-thoughts, negative self-talk. So that is the reason they are unhappy. What they do is they do polarization. Polarization means they see always extreme. At one point of time they say everybody is good, and another point of time they say everybody is bad. So they see extremes. So that is the reason they are unhappy. And what they do is they just filter out all the good out of their life and just focus on the bad events and the bad situations that they occurred and they are occurring. And they just filter out all the good and they just maximize only the bad and minimize the good, minimize the positive events, minimize the good events, minimize the special beautiful events out of their life and just maximize all the bad. People are unhappy because they do personalization. Personalization means for every bad event they are the reason. For example, in any nation there happened a plane crash and the president of that nation died, they feel that for that death they are the cause. How silly it is. But they feel that way. And there happened any accident on the road and they blame themselves for that accident. There is no relation, but they still feel that they are the cause for that accident. They blame themselves. That is what we call as a personalization. And they always think, in a catastrophizing manner. What's the catastrophizing? Catastrophizing means, they think that something bad is going to happen to them. If they think that, today I'm going to get an accident. So they get an accident. So that happens really. So that is the reason. Just stop negative self-talk and stop personalization, catastrophization, and polarization, and maximization of bad and minimization of good. So it will really help you. And what we have to do in place of negative self-talk, we have to do positive self-talk. Yes, positive self-talk. And we have to see the humorous side of life. And we have to find out, we have to focus on the good events even in negative situations, even negative events of our lives. Then only our life will be fun oriented. Then only our life will be the happiest. Okay, and you know, there is a saying that says, Yad bhavam tad bhavati. Whatever you think, you become that only. So, why not think positively? Whatever you think, you become that only. So, why not think positive? And why not focus on positive events? Why not focus on strengths? Why always on weaknesses? And as you think it, so you become. So, think positively. Think positively. Focus on your strengths. Go ahead. Then you can be happy. You cannot be unhappy. And the second tip is that focus on physical health. You have to focus on your physical health. You know, physical health is very, very important. Even though you are a great intellectual at your mind level, if you are not good at physical level, you are doing injustice to the nature whichever is given birth to you. So that is the reason. Don't do injustice to your body. Body is like a temple. Take care of your body as a temple and cleanse it daily. And take a nutritious food which is rich with proteins, fibers and vitamins and more. And all I say is just don't do injustice and give some physical activity to your body. Do exercise. Do yoga. Just at least for 20 minutes. At least for 20 minutes. It will really help you a lot. Okay. And then now the third tip is be mindful. Be mindful about whatever you are doing. If you are not mindful, there are many chances that you go and get stuck in rut and rotten. So that is the reason. Be mindful about whatever you are talking, whatever you are doing. So then you can be alert, then you can be aware. And there is no chances for you stepping into unnecessary, unimportant. And you can be happy. You can be happy. Being mindful means not wasting, your energies on so many dimensions, on multiple actions. When your energy is at one place, you can do miraculous things. And next, the fourth tip. The fourth tip is focus on your breath. Focus on your breath. Because they say, when you are focusing on your breath, your negative emotions will go out. Your negative emotions will come down. Okay? So that is the reason you just focus on your breath. And they also say, when you focus on your breath properly, many diseases will never reach you. So just breathe properly. And also that Pradhana Mantri Narendra Modi once said that I sleep less. I need a little sleep. Little bit of sleep only. That might be 4 hours only. Only because I focus frequently on my breath. I do focus whenever I feel like, and I am alert about my breathing. Even when I am talking to other people, I focus, I concentrate on my breath. So that is the reason I need a little bit of sleep, and I am also always physically active, and I am also mentally healthy. So that is the only reason I am a mindful and beautiful Prime Minister. He said so. Okay, and that's it. So this is the tip, and by inculcating this tip into your life, you can come out of your unhappiness and be utterly happy. Okay, be utterly happy. And next, the fifth tip is what we do in our regular life, in our daily life, is that comparison. Comparison is a killer. By comparing, one is committing a suicide. Of course, a slow suicide. So don't compare here. The people compare. How people compare? People compare that, they compare with who is ahead of them and feel that we are inferior and we are worthless. In our social media, that is only the thing happening. The people are, that stars, that actors are being shown in a magnified manner. And we people are seeing them, oh my God, they are ahead of us and we are worthless. So stop comparison. And also, the people compare with who are behind of them, and they feel that, my God, he may cross me one day. He may cross me tomorrow. So I have to be alert. I have to be fearful. So by being fearful, is again causing himself unhappiness, and it is causing to sorrow. It is causing for sharpness. So that is the reason, stop comparison. You are utterly unique. Though the same thing is being done by others, your way of doing must be, and it would be, utterly unique. So don't worry. Don't worry. You keep doing your way, your things. Okay? Because on this earth, no two persons are equal, and every individual is unique. And the next, the sixth tip is, don't give a damn to the society. Because the society will always would like to find faults with people, because it is necessary for her existence. Otherwise it loses her identity. So society likes to find faults with others. So just go ahead if you are confident about your doings, if you are confident about your actions. I also hope that you already know the story of father, son and a donkey. So they do that thing. They always find faults, whatever you do. Of course, the society also supports you, but most of the time society likes to make mockery of people. So that is the reason, just don't give a damn to society, and just go ahead if you are confident about your doings. They say, see not bad, listen not bad, talk not bad. So if you are okay with your actions, if you are okay with your doings, just go. No need of answering anybody. Okay? All you have to answer is to yourselves. The seventh tip is self-love. Self-love. What is self-love? Being in love with one's own. If you are not in love with yourself, you can't love others. If you have so much of hatred on you, you give same hatred to others. If you have anger on yourself, you give same anger to others. That means whatever you have, you give others the same. So that is the reason you just have some love with yourself, empathy, compassion, and share them. So just follow these 7 tips and make your life the happiest one. Okay? And thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me, and signing off, Laxman.